Let's get this started. Alright. Not gonna launch. Alright, cool. Welcome to CCFN. This is gonna be CCFN number 114. It is a weekly game that we play. And we are going to be hosting a game between what looks like 4 clans versus 4 clans. We've been doing this for a while now, since December 23rd, 2015. And today it's going to be brought to you by me, Bash, and Das Swede of the Pub Crawlers clan. We are, or group, if you will. We're going to be seeing a pretty solid match today. We have a group of OB, Pub, LD, and DWC. Those clans will be broken down a little bit later throughout the match, give you an idea who they are, and Sweet's going to take it from here.
Alright, on my side, on the US team, we have Aviv, 13JG, FWF, and BTS. It looks like it's going to be a pretty good game. We have some veteran clans on here, and then we have some newer guys. And we're playing on Kokan, which is going to be pretty heavy firefighting.
Alright, let's take a look here. So, Kokan's a pretty wide map, pretty flat map. There's not a lot of vertical change that you have to deal with. So we're going to be really horizontal in where people are going to be positioned. Power plays are going to be mostly on the caps themselves. I don't really see too many flanks, usually, unless they're local. There's not going to be anybody pushing Stone Bend from the US, necessarily, unless it's really late. But who knows? Who knows? We'll see how far they push out. We'll see how that responds. It is CCFN. There's always going to be new things.
So how's it looking so far on your map for marks, Bash?
It looks like they're really fob heavy right now. Mostly defensive. I do see a little bit of a push towards the Grandel. If you're familiar with some of the other layouts, they'd be on petrol. But they're leaving the other side of Village open. That western flank is going to be completely defensive. So, what about US?
Right now, it looks like they're going to be trying to set up a fob at Grandel, and then maybe, if they can, one near Market.
Yeah,
but it looks like they're going to try to make a really big push to maybe District Center and hold that.
Hey, let's do it, boys.
I think it's going to be a really intense game, though.
This will be good. This will be good. We got some good clans. We got some good players. Some international players, too. You know, we got some European, some Scandinavian, some American. So it'll be a wide set of skills. Bump that up a little bit there.
Truck bring 500 ammo and building stuff to every defense flag.
Just listening to squad comms right now. They're effective. People are working together. It sounds like there's going to be a good amount of teamwork here. So let's see how they actually move out. Oh, game's a little delayed there. So off the break, I have one guy on foot. It looks like he's probably going to cap that first place. How are you guys looking?
We have FWF pushing in with troop transport, and we have Viv driving in with their vehicle. And then right now we have BTS and 13JG with Alaji. Pretty interested to see where they're going to put this, because, like, again, like, the fob is pretty important on this map.
So here we see one of the very first people running off as the map gets laid out. A lot of activity really fast. There's going to be some pretty quick action here.
It looks like on your side, OB Old Bones
You want me to put
is
down
making
the radio?
a pretty big push with their
Yes,
BTR.
Did you just see them pass that MRAP?
Yeah, actually, it looks like BTS and Old Bones, LD, coming down that river. They're going to probably make contact with BTS right now.
Well, Vive scoots right past them.
Grandel.
Smart play by
they were
OB.
pushing to
They
market.
dropped everybody, and they're using it as an infantry movement instead of attacking with that BTR. Probably saved the team a bunch of points right there.
We're gonna have contact now at Grandel with BTS and LD.
Alright, fob's down.
It looks like
SV
Matthew
supply
went
and
down.
wait.
Yeah, Catch Your True Gods is calling out contacts in the river. They're gonna engage them, but it looks like OB is gonna have that flank right now through the field.
Vive pops in with the MRAP, drops off an entire squad right next to DWC. It's quiet for now. They drop one. They drop two. Vive has a good position, and it looks like they're not going to be quite challenged right away. Except for, at a distance, DWC's dropped a couple people.
Enemies in market.
It looks like my team
No one's dead.
already dropped down a fob. We got a fob and a hab down at Grandel already. BTS with that early fob. It's actually gonna come in pretty handy.
Something that's pretty crazy about Kokan is how close you can be to people and not necessarily realize it just because these breaks in the fields and whatnot.
Oh yeah, definitely. I can agree with that.
Quite a few downed over here. You're right. This is a heavy action scene with LD and BTS.
OB Old Bones is actually they're really pushing in here. This might actually stunt the US's team in advancing.
Percy,
I feel like
Percy keeps himself alive though. You see him out there.
District.
Him and looks like Matham 04 stayed alive. No one's guarding the fob, unfortunately, other than... Oh, here, BTS is with Bluefire, Henzo, and he who must not be named. If you're unfamiliar from last week.
Oh, Cat or True Gods drops. Gova Belpoli.
We got Muhammad the Camel Thief coming in, sneaking through the back door.
Steal some camels.
Guys, watch out, there's MRAP driving to district.
Oh, he's coming in.
They might find this radio. They are on the radio, and they get
Oh.
dropped. Good defense.
Yeah, Boom drops him. Is Wescu gonna notice him?
Okay, the
Oh, Russians have taken District Center, and US has taken Village.
Boom defends the fob. Wescu goes down. Let's go check out what's going on over at Market. US caps Grandel. Alright. Alright. Here we have 13. Or JG, if you will. We'll be calling them out by one or the other name. Depends on how much we remember to do.
Yeah, it looks like Vive and WDC are doing some heavy
We gonna make
firefighting in
moves on
here in Market.
13 looks a little scattered out here, but they are spread well enough to cover this entire west side. There's no
Coming market.
Russian at all. However, down into Market, it looks like there is a MRAP approaching from Vive. DWC notices. See how they respond. Oh, the gunner's downed immediate. Unfortunate.
Yeah, DWC is doing some pretty good movement, but maybe they're standing too close.
Good job by Vive. Gets it back into the little tight corner here. He might... Oh, the engine's left on. Unfortunate there. Might burn out and explode. Yep, there it goes. Probably was too low to do anything of a defense on that anyways. DWC has good cover, very localized to the central of the cap. This is a hard spot to hold. But Vive is persistent on this south side. Not going to let them sit here easy.
Oh, Raptors going in with that flank, getting behind them.
DWC caps Market. We got...
Looks,
Who is this? Can't see the name quite too
I'm gonna
well.
send
Senkinson.
3 of my guys to help out.
Probably pronouncing that wrong, I apologize. But Vive Senkinson just popping people off here. I don't think he's been spotted
oh
yet.
yeah. Is Selfish gonna see him? It's like it seems like Selfish is hearing the rounds pop off and looking for him. Oh, Senkinson doing parkour off that roof, running in there.
Ooh, Private Awesome
Drop.
just scoots away from that instant death. Never mind, spoke too soon. He turns around and drops Senkinson. Good play, good play. DWC does a good job holding Vive off here. That fob over there is probably going to help them out.
Okay, the Logi sucked very bad.
Yeah, definitely.
We need the BTR to destroy
DWC
this
is going to
truck.
have better reinforcements coming in compared to Vive having to. Dude, Vive, they have a rally point in here, but that's only going to last so long.
OB's got an
Back to
interesting
that.
push out here in the support.
Yes, okay. I said
Front,
here
in
before
front of
me,
pub
but the enemy
crawlers.
know this place.
Looks like they're facing 13 FWF and BTS. Good positioning by OB right here. This is, we'll get a top-down view real quick. Look at this movement. They have their forward approach covered.
Yeah,
Just
it
gonna
looks
watch
like
how this unfolds.
Yeah, BTS definitely has the advantage right here with OB and Pub trying to come across this field. They're definitely going to put down a good cover of smoke to try to get across or just follow that wood line. And BTS is definitely known for being really good at defense.
They hold their angles well. They space out well. They get good coverage, and they don't just what do I say, like overreact when they just come back
We have
in.
BTS Husky here just going on a canoe trip, I guess. A wildlands wilderness vacation trip, just walking through the water by himself. I'm not sure if he's doing reconnaissance for BTS to radio in coordinates of guys coming across.
Well, it looks like him and Percy might be keeping tabs on that group of OB over there. I don't know if they know about that fob or not, though.
We destroy the
That's good though.
Logi.
That's good recon. I guess Percy probably. Oh, and Percy is dropping people. Oh,
Let's
But
get over
this-
there real quick.
is Percy gonna notice the BTR though?
Something goes. OB's in the BTR here. Percy is scooting away.
BTR takes a hit.
Percy's ready for it. Is that Percy shooting? It is. Oh, he misses with the second shot. Unfortunate.
Aw,
Good
Percy
try.
goes down.
Well played,
What
Percy.
what does FWF have down this road? Do they have a striker?
What is this?
Anyway,
What is this?
Oh, it's a striker with the crow.
Spoonie and Zugcraft are coming in on the flank.
This is definitely going to help out a bit. Hopefully LD has AT to take this out, or they might lose that fob.
That's... BTR is going back to main, it looks like. Yep, it is. Well, it's saved itself from this striker. That is for sure.
And it looks like
OB's getting in.
BTS is still holding their ground. OB has a few guys in the complex, especially Rulis and Govapelli.
They're going to need a little bit more support. Maybe Pub
Bigger
Crawlers
comes.
is able to take out what's above. Oh, good kill by Rulis. He's right next to a couple enemies, though. I think they're aware of this. Let's see what 13 does here.
Oh. I think little Hosh and Grievous are gonna start to notice. I think Rulis got eyes on him. Oh, he dropped Grievous. Little Hosh is prone. And then what's his name?
Valapato.
Yeah, Valapato took down Little Hosh with good covering fire for Rulis to move up.
Enemy located
Definitely
fob,
good squad
attack
work
fob.
there.
OB
And
is
we have the enemy
punching a
vehicle
hole
here.
through 13, getting into what is
Something
this
destroyed.
Grandel.
And then we have Mahmoud, the Camel Thief, and Wescu moving on the right flank. Definitely, like, this is actually pretty impressive squad movement.
That striker's
Especially,
still alive. Right next to their
Oh, is it?
Rulis getting more kills. Well played. With
I
support
think the
from
one thing about
Westview.
CCFN is that one weekend you can be playing with one squad, and then the next weekend you can be on the opposite ends of the team.
Absolutely, and the cool thing is you'll still have good games either way.
On the FOB on market.
So how is Spoon and Zugcraft doing with that BTR? I mean the striker.
Well, they're keeping it distant enough where they're not going to overexpose
Looks like
themselves.
0.
Oh, they get hit!
That's
We
it.
spoke too soon. Caster Curse strikes again.
Yeah, it looks like the striker's at half health now. It looks like 0 might be out of rocket rounds.
They're going for
Striker
it though.
has
They're not
rocket, yeah.
disengaging. They're here for the win. I see a lot of reds, a lot of
crawling
downs.
to the grass too.
They still have this spawn location though, so they can get reinforcements rather quick. And it,
Looks like Captain Mike has a
BTR!
grenade. Captain Mike has a grenade. Thrown behind the wall.
BTR is moving into position.
I want to see what Captain Mike is gonna do. BTS. He's right behind this wall. Oh,
He gets hit.
Took a grenade. He's gonna
He
bleed out
goes,
soon.
he
but he's gonna
goes,
go in anyway.
no!
No. His heart gave out. His heart gave out before he can even reach that
His
wall.
heart lives on forever. I'm really interested to see when these vehicles are going to notice each other.
Oh yeah, the striker.
Yes.
Did the BTR come back yet?
It's right on the opposite side of Petrol.
Oh, we're gonna get some good armored. What is that? How did that lobby truck get there?
It exploded. It exploded and ended up in, I'd say, a new location.
I think the BTR has eyes now on that striker, and like again, like the BTR, I think does the BTR have weaker armor than the striker?
You know, I'm not sure. I think they have the same armor. I might be wrong. I know that 30 has weaker armor.
They're engaging each other now.
Oh, he uses the smoke to advantage. Well played, Gunner. Do they get away?
They're moving back now. It looks like
Striker's moving out.
and they're gonna rearm and
Percy's
their health and
here,
come back.
waiting for that BTR to move down. BTR chases it. It's reserved though.
How's the attack
Let's see
on
how
front
market
now?
is doing.
Go check it out. I'll be right behind it.
We are pushing it to North 6.
So we have
Okay, cop.
some elements of PUB
To try to have
moving behind,
now,
going for the flank
and we
between
defend
13JG, and it looks like Vive, some elements of 13JG are duking it out with DWC and LD. And it looks like Vive and DWC, can't get the name right, they're doing some close quarter fighting. They pretty much take out Vive, and then we have Ricky from Vive just hanging out on the outskirts there. He looking for eyes.
Very condensed fighting in this CQB. To
Looks
a
like
whole new
Ricky
degree.
took some rounds. And looks like Eel? Yeah, LD Eel. And then we have Miss Fisto, Semi, just hanging out in the buildings there. Here comes DWC Skills and Awesome coming behind Ricky while Ricky's
They
looking for
don't
Eel.
notice V right off their
and we have
90.
V, V from the rally point is coming in. Ricky goes down. V hears that gunshots.
How is the situation on market?
Oh, good GL by
Major reinforcements here.
I'm
V
assuming
knows about that
Simpkinson.
fob behind them, like north of them.
You hear him
My
talking
man
about
and
it?
the captain got killed.
Oh no, I'm not hearing any
We tried
squad
to recap this
comms.
position.
I'm hearing quite a few squad comms. That's gonna be a
Do you think?
Interesting
I
play.
feel like that's like plays a part in the game because like right now, you know, it's the U.S.
nice shot.
Yeah, the U.S.
Right,
team has less tickets, and they're not doing a lot of squad comms. And then your team is about 30 ahead, and they're doing a lot more talking. So I guess communication really does play a part.
The thing is, though, it can be a positive and a negative. You can have overcoms with people screaming too much or talking too much, or undercoms with people that are just not at all working together. But the thing is, I've seen games where people don't say a word to each other, and it just plays out fine because they just kind of have cohesion. They see what people are doing, they respond to what there's happening. but then there's also games where the opposite happens. So I wouldn't say it's a deciding factor of a match, but it definitely influences.
Oh, I can totally agree with that.
Martino and
You need
Ricky,
help on market?
support with Redhill, come up and are almost
Hey,
on
sorry,
this
Okay, copy.
DWC fob.
Can you define our FOB? We try to Cape Market.
Okay, I try.
Looks like OB
Okay, thanks.
back at
Well
Grandel.
played.
OB is going for like that wide flank on BTS.
Take a look at the map, see how things are condensed. Looks like there's a bit going on down at storage. We haven't seen that, so let's go see what's going on over there. You know, this is interesting. We have two squads. We have Pub and FWF that have basically stayed defensive. So much so that they're not really having to fight too many people. But that's a good call on both their team.
Yeah, it looks like Puff are taking mortar right now. Azeroth and Rogue Grenade.
And they're launching from FWF. So the best way for these people to engage each other is with a distance warfare of some sort. They also had a striker here next to FWF, so I wonder if they're going to attack with that. Unfortunate that the habs are put outside, though. People can lose those. 2 mortars. How are those landing? Let's check it out.
Oh, we have Spoon and Zugcraft inside their striker still alive. But opposite end of the map this time. And it looks like they're coming in support for FWF, holding their cap.
They have a lot of people on ground.
I'm quite curious how Sangs is doing out in the field by himself there. That's got to be a fun little job.
Okay, if you need a
Oh, a
fob,
little
I'll
adventure,
let it there.
adventure run, nature.
But you know what? The hab for Pub is also exposed, so both teams have defensive habs that could be mortared. I don't hear any mortars being shot from this fob, though.
Yeah, but I think like the most important thing is like, yeah, you actually have to know where the hab is to use mortars efficiently, or you're just wasting points.
If you have constant logi supply, though, from main, you can basically keep things back just from area cover. But it's a kind of nuisance to have to constantly run.
It's true too.
Anybody need supplies?
And like we see here with Pub, especially like a few groups right now, Kokan really does allow for you to build up your
I got
file
a
and build up
logic truck if
defensive
anyone needs
positions.
supplies.
It's so spread out, too, though, that it's hard to cover an entire area. Like, you try and close things in. There was a game the other day where I heard a squad lead calling out, "We gotta close new
Come
holes."
to OB, and OB Karma and Drunk. They're gonna get engaged with that striker again. This is the BTR striker battle.
And more smoke used to advantage. Opposite side, they're gonna scoot away. Half Health, Karma, and Drunk are on their way to safety. They dodge one rocket from Y-Tire, or Y-Try.
Look how fast that BTR is going, though.
He's in ultra mode.
Fob mark is down. We need a new fob.
Looks like 13 BTS are battling it out with OB down here at Grandel still. Solid showing by
BTS
both
is
sides.
not gonna let that go. I'm seeing a lot of dead bodies, though.
A lot of
Oh.
dead bodies on both sides.
And tickets are even again.
403, 409. Anyone have bleed right now? Let's see. We got a double 3-3. Nope, we're even.
Good for you. Set a new fob in market.
These are
Is
just
okay?
kills and points right now.
Ja, können wir machen.
Medics are going to play a huge role. This is going to be a close game.
It looks like this game, compared to last week's game, they're being a lot more conservative with
Es kommt gleich
vehicles.
eine neue FOB.
Absolutely. They're getting engaged and then disengaging when they're being shot at instead of trying to fight it out and die. The other thing is, AT are missing a lot. I'm not going to say that's anyone specific, but this is a hard map to hit things because you can move quick.
Oh yeah, definitely. Looks like 13 and BTS were able to push Old Bones off the cap. This will give them a good time, like a good position to recuperate and get in position.
13 Hash over here. He's all alone at Market. Gonna be trying to attack DWC and LD. DWC has an entire squad behind him. That's scary. I'm sorry. Good luck. Was that a grenade? That was a grenade. They know he's in there. They're moving in. Lemtarian is leading his squad.
Oh, Viva's actually doing a pretty good job defending. Well, maybe. It looks like they're like stuck inside a corner now.
Hash hears him moving around. This 1v5 real quick.
Now.
Powergami doesn't notice him. Crosses the door. Hash holds his gun. He doesn't shoot. Oh! Powergami moves in and drops him. Well played, Hash. Well played, everybody. And Vive on the north side coming in, trying to push out DWC's market hold. Pub with a couple people. Sangs, and I saw Azeroth off to the side here. Looks like they're probably giving scouting positions.
Oh, Sangs is gonna probably run right behind Vive.
He drops 2. Or 1. 2? 2? Yeah, good kill.
Let's see if Sangs is gonna have friendly fire coming into that complex. Nope, he notices their team. And then Vive is gonna come in with Mephisto and Ricky.
Mephisto drops Danny. Doesn't take any fire. Ricky's coming in. Good comms by the guys on local. They notice the other guy outside.
Sangs noticed so yeah, that's gonna be a big blow. Sangs just got Vive's squad lead.
Looks like Ricky's the only one left from Vive. Well done by DWC, and Sang's helping him out here. Keeping this defensive position at Market alive. They drop Ricky.
Skills drops Ricky.
What's going on up north here? I see Pub Rogue and Azeroth. Looks like they're on a northern flank of some part, but it doesn't look like there's anything for them to flank. Except for, here we go, there's Vive's rally point. They'll get there soon enough. For now, Market seems well defended. Storage is well defended. Not storage, village. District Center still being held by Pub. Very secure. Doesn't look like it's been hit once yet. Let's see what's going down with 13 and BTS against OB.
Oh, looks like, yeah, it's been pretty constant.
Well, look at this. Percy's on his own. Right at the
Oh
enemy
yeah,
farm.
Percy is, yeah. And then here comes that striker again from Maine. They've been doing a pretty good job holding that striker, and like, oh wow, yeah, Percy is by himself.
They're trying to mortar the. They don't know. Maybe they know where it is. Those are really close.
I think Percy is guiding them in.
Good job, FWF. We haven't seen much infantry action from them, but those mortars have been all over the map, doing all kinds of damage. They're within meat. They're hitting the hab. They're hitting the hab.
Yeah, definitely good rounds.
Good call-outs by whoever's communicating that. OB is on the southern flank attacking Grandel. Good good positioning.
So, what's your prediction for this game now?
It's going to come down to the last few tickets. I really think once we hit 100 tickets on both sides, people are going to play even more reserved. I think we're eventually going to see an attack either at Village or District Center. More likely District Center is what I'm assuming is going to happen. But it's anybody's game right now. There's no deciding factor in any way that's happened. Vehicles haven't been lost. Positionings have been really strong, so...
Oh, yeah, definitely. And one thing I noticed too is that the U.S. actually have the advantage now in tickets. They made it.
They do.
Like,
that was a
yeah.
pretty big exchange there after 400. They dropping about 25 points difference from 4-point difference.
I think that point difference came from the Russian side trying to make big pushes.
That northern push from Vive and the southern push from OB. Those both caused a lot of different points exchanges, but the thing is, they seemed pretty even.
Here comes Pub Dustin. What does he have? He's doing Logi runs.
He's coming straight in. They don't...
Even
or Percy and Husky are on the enemy hab.
You think Dustin's gonna notice? I get Dustin.
Yeah,
noticed.
they gotta
Opts
know.
Logi.
They gotta know. Percy's going for the
Can
Logi.
you bring
He
a
heard
Logi
it.
truck to market?
Hey, they're digging the box truck.
Yep, he's
Radio.
getting his
Oh,
law
yeah.
ready. The shot's about to go out. Let's see if we can cap it. Oh! Just barely Dustin dodges that. The edge of that hill. Saving his Logi for the team.
Definitely taking rounds though. He's gonna probably go back to main base, and they're gonna have to try to.
Well, we got
Figure out
Martham 04 and Husky that were popping off at him, but it sounds like over squad cons we got calls for him to go to market. Looks like Pub, I'm assuming is squad 3. Yep. So it looks like they're gonna set a fob up north side there. Still holding
Yep.
district center.
To be honest, I'm pretty impressed by BTS. They were able to take down that hab and figure out where it was, and this is gonna take a lot of pressure off of Grandel.
OB still has their rally down there. Nope. Never mind. I spoke too soon.
Yeah, 13 JG can wipe them out like quick enough. They won't have an opportunity to put down another rally, and it might give them a lot more breathing room.
Well, 13 split up north here. They're facing DWC as well.
We still got that BTR just rolling around over here. Looks like they're going to reinforce Pub to attack 13 JG and BTS.
That old hab position that went down is indeed going to have some infantry action right away. 13 spots him, though.
And Metal gets hit.
Yep, 13 spots him.
Twinkles gets down. He's probably going to put down some support fire. Attacks off. And Banshee noticed too. Let's see what Karma and Drunk does coming up this wood line. I think he noticed him crossing the river. Husky
Martha goes down.
Four enemy squad.
Percy goes prone.
crossbones. No,
Yeah, they
northeast
just
of
got caught in
Grandel.
the open there. Percy goes down. Does it look like
Squad 1, we can try to get a
Waxfrosh
village.
and Mark have any AT?
No, but Mark's got the sniper there. He's capping the pub approach. Seems like they haven't spotted him on the opposite side of that hill yet. Good defense. Good try on that attack. BTS here. Holding Grandel.
Enemy transport truck in market.
With FWF still capping, still in the striker. Spoon and Zugcraft have held on to that this whole game. That's really nice to see.
Oh, definitely responsibility with the vehicles.
Mm-hmm. Can't wait till we get crew kits when people feel a little bit more of a specification to being
2
in a
enemy
vehicle. You know?
trucks southwest of market.
Not that you see that in CCFN, honestly, but people leave vehicles or something like that. That is a sad day. But good play here by OB, taking out a couple
I'm
13
surprised
guys.
they've been there for so long.
They've been holding that spawn of that rally since that fob went down.
So, for right now, what are the big areas that people are fighting over right now, Bash?
I see, honestly, BTS has made the attack at Grandel off of Grandel. That is, like, the best way to hold a position is don't fight at the position. They've pushed OB back across the river far enough that they'll be able to secure the defense. Now, there's been no attack at District. I was wrong there. No attack at Village. Also wrong there. Seems that mortars have stopped instead of increased. District. No, I think District will be fine. It's probably going to be Market. It's going to be
there hasn't been any action at District this whole game. They just haven't been able to move up far enough to get anywhere near it. But yeah, definitely impressed by Spoon and Zugcraft with their BTR. Or Striker, yeah, Striker is a better word for it.
And then we got to find the other two, Karma and Drunk, over in the BTR. They've both been comparable, both sides. Keeping the vehicles alive, not losing the points. Engaging infantry where they see them. I'm not sure if they notice Mark, who's still alive over here. Yeah, Mark scoots right on by Karma and Drunk. He's the sole survivor of that fob attack. And it looks like Spoon and Zugcraft get hit, scooting away in their Striker, smoking it out as they go. Great tactics, guys. Great tactics. Vive and BTS are holding Grandel. OB is still giving them hell on the south side, though.
Looks like they're going to start getting reinforcements, though, from Pub from the north.
Oh, Pub's lining up on the firing line here.
Yeah, it looks like Matthew got a good position on them, and so did Mark.
Oh, Mark, the survivor of that attack, flanks him, and Matthew. They wipe them all out.
No, Middleman is still alive.
Azeroth's still alive. Yep.
Yep.
Banshee's alive, I believe, up there.
No, Banshee's down.
Oh, that's his body just... rigor mortis is setting in, you know. The one where it spasms. Oh, Vive has a whole group walking right on top of them.
Oh yeah, they're making that push. Let's see if Pub is gonna notice and they're gonna build up.
Imagine a grenade or a GL though. Oh.
Yeah, this is gonna be the first push towards District though. This whole game.
They walked right by him. Metalman and Azeroth stay alive. Vive walks right past Pub, except for Marth. He knows they're there. He engages.
Yeah, it looks like Pub is starting to take up defensive positions at District.
The first attack at District is happening with Vive, south side. Rogue spots him, starts moving.
It looks like they're looking at the wrong direction. They're looking at the two guys from 13, and they don't even notice that the whole squad from Vive is just gonna rush in.
Rogue doesn't notice him. You're right. He sees the opposite side. He's about to get flanked by a squad.
Yeah, Vive is gonna definitely have the upper hand on taking District.
Oh, and he's within meters.
Is Burke gonna
Burke notices. Burke sees him. Yep.
Oh,
drops Rogue. Good shot,
Is the rest of the team gonna notice? Oh, Tac Ops goes down. It looks like they're staying inside that one little complex there. Vive is just gonna be able to walk right in right now.
No callouts on local yet of the location. But both 13 members go down, except for Walks. Still over there. Walks rushed.
Oh, looks like Ricky's gonna go in now. Oh, Banshee notices.
Let's go in first person. With a pistol. Oh! 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 Oh!
Banshee bests Ricky.
And he drops a Doris.
Yeah. Let's see what Senkinson's gonna do. He notices.
What a play. That dance was elaborate.
Oh, the call out comes over about District.
Tac Ops gets dropped by, is this...
Semi. Oh, they find
Mephisto.
the fob. They find the fob at District.
Banshee's dropped by Senkinson.
Hey,
You were right.
The Vive.
Can
Vive
space
is starting to dig down the fob.
They found
We
it?
need help on districts.
Oh, they found it.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, this is a giant push.
Well played by Vive. Engaging enough to distract the enemy, but not enough to lose focus.
Yeah.
They take down the Hab.
Pub just wasn't spaced out correctly to hold this defense. And Space Sports just gets taken out like a fugitive at the firing wall.
I hear a vehicle coming in.
That was kind of sad to see.
We have OB coming in from the north side, making sure they don't lose the radio itself. Good play on that. They're dropping off infantry out of the BTR as it passes Vive. But they pull the BTR back. Well played, well played. Refka is in the middle of OB. He drops Jojo.
Yeah, Refka.
They were coming in from the Skull and Crossbones south of District.
Yeah, Vive has done a pretty good job taking this and holding this. But I really want to see what OB is going to do.
Looks like Refka might be dropping Muhammad. Oh, the camel was stolen by Refka. And is this, yeah, they build a new hab. OB builds a new hab. I don't know if they notice that it's poking out of one of the sides, though. It might be noticed. It might not. It might not, though. But new hab going up at District. New spawns coming in. Vive is going to be engaged.
Here comes Pub with a BTR, and Karma and Drunk have a BTR too. But it looks like We Try is going to come with the AT behind it. Pub and Azeroth. Yeah, Azeroth and Sangs are coming down that road. We Try is hanging out there. Oh, right in front of Retry. I'm not sure if Retry has any more AT left.
He's getting up. He's ready to fire. Hits it direct. Fire goes out from the gunner. Doesn't necessarily see him, just trying to give cover. Almost accurate fire. Wytry gets out of the way and is trying to scoot this. I think he's going for the kill shot, though. Observer's coming to help. Drops a smoke on it.
On market.
Just like what you were saying, it's going to be a battle for District now.
Oh, big push south side of District. Check the map. Let's go see what's...
BTS.
Wow. Team coordination to a whole degree right here. Look at this. BTS and 13 coming in with a massive, massive push.
Oh, Caster True Guys just walking across that field. BTS Husky kind of going into the complex now. Gonna run right into Camel Thief and Pub.
We're gonna get right above this. Oh. This is gonna be a heavy fight.
Is Husky gonna notice Camel Thief? Looks like he's looking at Pub instead.
He's about to engage 5 enemies.
Oh,
drops one, get dropped by Rogue.
Oh, Caster True God drops a player.
Boom coming in, about to face Mirror in the face. Oh, he drops Rogue. Goes inside the compound, gets away.
Oh. Like right next to each other, wall.
Pushing in again.
Just like OB and Pub are gonna run right into each other.
Murder hole.
Boom, it's down. Oh, Cast Our True Gods goes down.
That looked like Selfish might have capped him. Not 100% on that. Could have been Space.
Yeah, it looks like Space had that angle there.
But BTS is holding back a little bit. Looks like they're gathering up as a group, medicing up, getting their smokes out. 13's taking the new push in on this south side here. Mortars.
Oh, yeah, it looks like that's why BTS wasn't pushing. they're waiting for the mortars.
Yeah, good call. Looks like FWF and from help with Vive is down on that village, still just mortaring out this entire game. Doing a good job of it too, because those are effective mortars. They, I believe, just get 2 kills on pub with that.
Oh yeah, now it looks like BTS and 13 are moving in now.
I see empty defense at Grandel. If US had the ability to circle around and maybe get into Grandel, they could probably cap it from behind. They would lose District if they did that, though. The old double neutral. BTS, Pub, and OB exchange a few.
Looks like BTS went back to Grandel and they're going to hold that again. That was a really smart move there. They noticed that right away.
Squad 1, you want attack village?
And it looks like...
Yeah, Squad 1's going to other
Yeah, we need to put pressure on
Interesting.
that now.
Alright, so
Okay.
right after they get attacked at District,
help you
the
on
Russians
village,
decide to
village.
attack Village.
Oh?
Oh, a little bit better predicting than I thought.
Oh, the call out comes over from Catcher True God saying hold village, stay there.
Interesting. Interesting. Let's go check that out real quick. There's a good fight going on here at District, but I want to see how FWF responds once they get this call out.
And it looks like the tickets are a little more even now.
Just around 20 separating them.
We found the striker district close.
This has been like a pretty back and forth game though. Pretty, like both sides have been doing pushes, been defending really well.
Well, this is interesting. Majority of FWF are at market, so instead of coming back to defend, they're already on the attack. Let's check it out. OBS is coming to attack at Village against 2 players from FWF. We'll be right back there. Viva's engaged with DWC up at Market. DWC doing a great job of defending it still.
Oh, does these 2 FWF guys have any AT to hold off? They definitely noticed the BTR.
I think most of their AT guys are over here. I see them shooting in between attacks at District.
Oh
Wow.
no, it looks like at Village you're just hanging out inside the laundry truck. You know, listen to the radio, have the heater on maybe, the AC.
Well, yeah, man. There's a war going on out there. Sometimes you just gotta listen to some AC/DC and his biz.
But what is OB doing? Karma and Drone? They're going for that wide flank, maybe behind BTS.
So Vive is attacking against DWC up at District. FWF is holding Village with 2 people. District is getting attacked by multiple. We got BTS, 13, and FWF attacking District, all on the south side. But OB is coming into Village. That, like, as much action as there is going on in the map, what's going on in OB is about to be really interesting.
It looks like there's only Steven there too.
It's Stephen McWayne. He's a McWayne.
But he does have the advantage of that tree line while they're going across that field, but
He's got his back to him. He's pushing up to support his other FWF guys. I know the feeling.
this is going to be pretty interesting to see what happens with Village. I think that might be the big push Russia needs.
Well, it's going to distract.
Well, Russia is ahead now, tickets-wise.
Yeah, it's going to distract him in the sense that someone from the attack at District is going to come back. I just wonder who. Probably FWF. But OB's taking their time. They think this is well defended. And look at that! BTS is here! BTS unloads an entire truckload, and the games have changed. Village is now secured.
That was... Catcher Chuga's probably going to drop down a rally there and just set up shop here.
The McWayne came through. Way to go, Steven. OB
Code 3, how is the situation on market?
We're on the attack button.
is grouping up.
It looks like they're building a hab.
Squad 1, don't push.
There's an engagement. We have
I
an
found another
OB
village.
from BTR down to the south
Six
is
rounds.
engaging.
6 rounds.
Karma and Drunk still in
Six
that
rounds to
BTR.
match.
Well done.
Copy that.
Oh,
Mortars
gods.
are coming in. Good response by BTS. You guys held it. FWF, Stephen McQueen, you guys all together.
We got me in the air
The
towards the...
P9er. Oh.
You want smoke or just HE?
OB is holding for the mortars, waiting for
Mortars incoming.
incoming mortars that are about to land. Let's see where the... Looks like they're short. Unfortunate on that.
Yeah, they are pretty short,
One of
lying
them's
nowhere
short,
near any
but we're gonna
enemies.
push now.
OB is
Slowly moving up.
not waiting for any more mortars. Decides to just
Last
go.
one thinking. 20 seconds.
Oh, good marks!
Oh.
Those mortars are on point.
Just a miscalculation of distance, probably. Oh,
Good hits!
good mortar.
Ah, perfect for the stream. OB getting in.
Yeah, open the door for OB.
They had a good position though. FWF and Vive were on mark. Those mortars were just unstoppable.
BTS Cats does the call out on squad comms.
And here we have Bloom laying underneath the enemy BTR. Is he gonna flip it? Is he gonna flip it? I think he's gonna go for the Oh! Oh no! I think they see they see him!
Oh,
Good kill by Karma and Drunk, who still hold their vehicle. BTS is not giving up this defensive position though. They got a Bob here. They are ready to go. Rulis is dropping them.
You hold market.
Oh! Rulis goes down on the enemy hab.
Looks like it's only Mira left alive.
LD's come in now with almost an entire squad. Yep, entire squad coming in to attack BTS at
Let's go
Village.
push fast.
Do you need help?
Well,
Yeah,
Vive is
push
just
that-
trapped at that
that
building.
BTS notices. Mira does have a surprise attack here though.
Oh, that was a really smart move though from that BTR, dropping its spoke for its LD guys to go in.
Well played. Well played. That's a good area coverage. Not just, attention grabber, but you can move all kinds of things through that. And I think Moo's dropping the smoke to keep that cover up as more LD move into position.
We're starting to see FWF though starting to make a move to try to get behind LD and OB.
And Village becomes the swarm center of the attack points. Let's take a look at the map here real quick as this is coming in. District is still being held. Looks like by... Well played. They did exactly what BTS did. They took the attack off of the flag and pushed 13 and BTS down to the south there. Scattered Fired continues, but Vive and BTS with 13 and FWF hold on to Village.
Looks like the game was just a little too much for Walkshot, so they had to disconnect.
I'd say though the likelihood of a rage quit over a disconnect is very unlikely. The disconnects are real.
Oh, Vive is just trapped inside that building.
Enemies option and east side.
They
of
can
the
only
district.
spawn there, so no matter
Did you
what,
village?
they're centralized. OB has a couple different spawn locations available to him depending on what squad they're in, allowing them to come in from multiple
No,
angles.
them just keep spawning in that building is doing a giant hit on their tickets, as you can see.
Oh wow, they've dropped 30 between the two.
Capping village.
29.
Not sure.
Yeah, this
Enemy on
push from
focus.
FWF
Looks like the Russian
From the
side
east,
is
it's gonna
not
be a
sure
fit.
what's going on at Village, though. So at least the U.S. has the uncertainty factor right now.
I'm still surprised Karma and Drunk still has that BTR.
As they take a hit. Oh, they drop smoke and they scatter. Well played, BTR. Looks like an MRAP's following, though. Vive brings it up from behind. Unfortunately, doesn't clear out OB's rally.
Yeah, this is definitely a good move.
That
to
was...
clear up Village. But LD
Vive
still
takes a
here,
hit.
full squad. Oh wow, look at LD making that push from the south.
Right as Vive comes in from the north. Let's see if they
Good
unload.
grenade from LD.
OB on the western flank, coming in with LD on the south. But BTS and FWF and Vive have secured majority of these buildings. OB is in one, though. With Vive coming in from the north. Dead bodies galore.
Yeah, this is the pivotal battle right now for Village.
Without the support of the other squads being on the other flags, though, this wouldn't be able to be happening right now.
Watch Frost reconnects.
Welcome back.
Had his lunch, all ready to go.
OB clearing out a couple Vive players on the exterior, but not able to get in.
Südseite rechts kommt Gegner. Hinter euch, Code 1.
Oh, they're coming over the wall.
Ja, ich bin down.
Oh goodness, Rulis comes over the wall, drops Viskard, gets killed. Nope.
This clears out that room, and Doris is gonna come in.
Doris
and
gets him.
Doris drops Rulis.
But check it out, Muhammad the Camel Thief inside, doing his thing. He's waiting. He is waiting.
Oh,
He
he's just hanging out on the first floor.
He knows.
Doesn't know the party's on the second floor. Oh, takes him out.
It's too close. It's too close. There we go.
No, he couldn't get to the party. Bouncer said, no way, you don't have any coops.
Sneaky bouncer. Let's check it out what's going on in the rest sides of the map. We got FWF on the north here. Couple people. Looks like they're going to be coming in on the north side. DWC is holding market. No attacks here. Their fob's still standing. Great play by DWC.
13 making a push though for District Center. But we have elements of Pub just holding the outskirts of it.
Looks like Pub has hold District Center without that going down. That's going to be really important. However,
We have
13 is on both
JG.
sides.
Yep. JG, Percy, Main, Grievous, and Little Hosh are having that far right flank across the water.
This is interesting. This is different than their tactic last week. 13 was a little bit more condensed. Today, they are doing a fire team on opposite sides and trying to be a little bit more spread out. Let's see how this plays out for them.
Definitely a better formation.
Oh, yeah. They're keeping it real wide on this. I don't know if Pub spotted him yet.
Yeah, Pub is. They need to do. Personally, I believe they'll do a little better job with defending, especially with spacing and for holding a cap.
Well, you have to say this though: their tickets are ahead, and they haven't lost the point. So they could do better defense, but at least they're doing enough, if that makes sense. Like they're not mishandling it.
That's true. It looks like Rogue Grenade
Look at
is
OB
gone.
attacking. They don't even notice. They drive right through 13. 13 doesn't engage. Good play by 13. They drive a BTR through their eastern flank.
Oh, and Banshee and Middleman are going to run right into
We
the
need
rally
more
point.
in
Watchfrosh back
village.
from lunch. Might notice Banshee.
Roger.
Yep, he sees Banshee. Oh, maybe he doesn't see Banshee. Banshee maybe might notice him. You're going to probably walk right into
can't
each other.
walk-
Say
Walk
hello,
sees
have a-
something. He sees something. He's moving.
Okay.
He walks right
You're
past
right.
him.
He's got. Yep.
Oh,
Oh, he
no.
pistols him. Metal. Does he
Oh,
engage?
No. Watchfrosh pulls an old Yeller, puts him down.
I think Metal sees him, but he's not gonna overreact.
Watchfrosh going through that wood line to clear it out. See if there's anyone else there.
BTR drops off some OB players down to the south side here. Gonna
Oh.
start attacking on Grandel. BTS has lost one, but still has their fob here. Well played by you guys. Only 2 alive, though, to defend.
Captain Mike and Blue Fire. There's Matthew also over there. Looks like OB is throwing smoke. Yep, good smoke play from OB.
Couple more spawns by BTS. Gonna resupply at Grandel.
How's Village looking?
It's a frenzy. We've got, it looks like a cleared out LD to the south side. V looks as if they might have redirected with FWF and taken out that southern spawn location. OB has lost their rally on the western side. Vive and a Striker is clearing things out here. Looks like we got new people in the Striker, Mephisto and Adoris. Good luck for those guys. Keeping it alive. But FWF, Vive, and BTS hold Village as mortars get launched.
You're probably definitely gonna need more players though in their bottom right corner, Cap, because it's just Blue Fire, Watchfrosh, and Boom there, and Matthew. Are they gonna be able to hold it up? Because they have 13 elements of 13 JG also, but it looks like they're getting hit. Especially Shawnee took some fire across that field.
Well, I'm curious to this. BTS is pulling some infantry on foot from Village, possibly to go resupply at Grandel. Obi has no one alive on Grandel except for Mira attacking right up to the northern east side. He's probably just giving callouts at this point. But good response. Good response by the Americans. There was 2 people on this cap point. By the time we got back from Village, there's now what looks like almost 8. Good response.
Yeah, on the map though, on the right side, it's looking overall on the map. It's looking very spread out. Troop movements and, well, at least on the U.S. side, it's looking very spread out. They have guys everywhere pretty much. And then on the Russian side, they look like they're making more of a wall, like a defensive position.
I'm really curious by this Western approach by Vive, though, because as we called out at the beginning, there's not going to be much on the Western side by the Russian side. So for the Americans to start strengthening their approach with FWF on the West, that might cause trouble for DWC, who's been holding Market this entire game.
But Vive is having that wide flank though with the armor.
You think they're going to set a spawn location?
Yeah, they have that Striker going right into their fob.
Wreck Danny
Striker
notices.
Be careful.
They know that there's a Striker on Market. It just got called out on all comms. Danny goes down.
And Danny literally gets wrecked. Jojo.
Private
notices.
Awesome's dropped. Jojo gets hit once. And Moose dips. He says, no, I do not want that.
Market.
Striker's backing up. It looks like they're going to
Watchfrosh.
keep people in it, not drop any of those infantry out. DWC responds, shifts all their guys to the northern side. That is a good defense. They stayed spread out, but they're condensing a little bit more. Most likely just because it's a Striker. Strikers are scared.
And the Vive guys get out.
Vive drops a
Drop
rally,
point
yeah.
Right out, yeah. This is pretty. Oh wow.
Mephisto
they're going in.
solos.
No resistance.
This is the
North
first
part.
solo we've seen.
Are you looking at the Vive guys right now?
Yeah.
Attacking that northern fob?
And it looks like PFC No Face is trying to find and engage this striker. But he gets shot down by what's... There's an MRAP as well. Vive Semi. 2 soloed vehicles. Backing each other up.
Oh, looks like Repka and Awesome are gonna run right into each other. And Burke drops Awesome. They're gonna have eyes on that fob now. Yep, they see it.
Mephisto takes a hit from No Face.
Burke is just hanging
Hey, my
out
squad's
inside
got a
the
green
fob.
We're gonna try it out.
Limiteer on it.
Yes, I
He's
tried
just shooting wherever he can.
We're gonna need somebody to sit on district.
Max runs in. Oh, Max takes out Burke.
On the Hab, too.
Squad 2 attacked last time in Crandell. We tried to attack the fob.
Now Vive is gonna come in with that
Yeah,
MRAP.
FOB is in the open. I'm gonna try to take it out.
But he's all alone. Oh, they drop him without a shot. Oh, so bad. So bad feeling for that gunner. He had it. He knew it. He was about to pull the trigger, and just a good shot from DWC put him down. They might lose the MRAP over that. Hit once. But Senkinson is going to come in and reply. He says, "No, sir. You do not blow my vehicle up."
Looks like Awesome walks by him, doesn't notice.
Sunken hears the footsteps, though. You see him flip behind.
And we have No Face.
But back to
right
back,
behind.
they don't see each other.
Oh, yeah, No Face moves up right behind Burke and Refka.
He
Takes
drops
out
him.
Refka, drops Apka. Is he gonna notice Adoris?
No.
Adoris drops No Face.
Good play by Adoris. He saved their rally right there. Probably
And
going to get
again,
these guys.
Waxross rejoins after lunch.
It's second lunch.
Second
Comes
lunch.
right after first lunch.
Oh, second center gets dropped.
Looks like Assam gets dropped on that attack. Senkins is dropped. Both those guys go down, but Lemtirian is still available to attack Vive. Power Gammy and Wreck Danny come in to reply. Doris is still here. They pass right through each other. It's okay. We're all friends here. Adoris changes his mind, takes down Lemtirian. And it's 1v3 on the north side here. However, Mephisto is still alive, soloing the striker. Coming in on what looks like the southern approach.
Alright, Doris is moving into the fob now.
No Face moves out with his AT. Goes for the hit and hits Ricky. There's 2 vehicles, but he gets Ricky.
Oh, Doris drops No Face.
And Adoris is on the fall.
Is Doris just gonna hang out there, or is he gonna start digging? It looks like he's starting to dig it down. Smart move.
But PF Max
But then
spawns
Max-
in. He hears the shovel.
And here's Limiteer on.
Oh! And it goes down 1. He's still hitting. He's still hitting. How is he doing this? This is magic.
Oh, and he kills Max.
No!
How did he do that? How did he
This
do
is
that?
the most amazing professional play. Adoris
Doris
with
do
the
that?
top play of the game right now. That blew my mind. Well done. Well done.
Reach reinforcements on market. Our hub is down.
That was an early call though. There's still 200 tickets, 199 to 180. It's a close game. 19 tickets are separating us. However, that fob going down is gonna balance things out.
Yeah, especially for Market. It's gonna get rid of the troop movement for Market, and it's gonna give him like a harder time.
And look at this.
Now they're gonna have to come from District.
Look at FWF, sneaky even to the casters. We didn't notice. They snuck right in and are taking what looks like DWC's best defense from behind them as Vive attacks that fob to the north. Well done, FWF.
Look at 13 over here at District. They're in there pushing.
So US comes back from being attacked and Hits him hard.
Pushing in from the west.
DWC does not want to give that up. We'll see how that plays out
Roger.
over time. Looks up right now. They might still hold it.
Troop transfer coming from the south of Grandel.
Oh, now the BTR is going to run right into 13.
Well, 13 has found the... Well, I'm assuming they found this hab. You think they recognize it? Because they can dig it from the outside.
I'm not sure. Little Hosh is right there.
Enemies coming from
He
Willett.
must not notice. No, he has to notice. He's hanging out right there. He just doesn't want to get shot. There's an MTLB flying around right there, yeah. Or maybe not. Maybe not. He walks right past it.
Probably thanks to the new building in the game. Doesn't...
Maybe they're just going in
Good
for
shit,
better
guys.
visual. Yeah, he's going in for visual. They know what this is.
Okay, until now we have to play low tickets.
Azeroth and Sangs do not know. Oh, now they know. This is going to be big. Karma and Drunk and Azeroth and Sangs, two
District
vehicles coming in.
slot.
They're digging the hab. 166, 156, 10 tickets separate us.
Oh, Russians neutralize Grandel.
Wow. Wow. That's huge. We gotta go check that out.
Looks like it might be a double neutral. Oh, they can't even cap that point.
Wow. Look at this. We have Pub, OB, LD, all facing off.
Case 1-3, you have now to go.
BTS, 13, FWF, fighting it on a line right here.
Just house to house fighting.
Good shot by Mira. And Maymu and Muhammad battle it out. Muhammad goes down. Mahmoud goes down.
We need a fob in Grandel. Grandel, we drive with the Logi, coming with the Logi.
Looks like they're just fighting over this wall.
Raj.
BTS, FWF, 13 have one side of the complex, and then Pub have the other side with Old B and LD.
Well, solid playing by everybody on this right now. This is
You putting one down too? You want
Yeah,
me
to be honest, you
Close
just keep
match.
seeing the tickets fluctuate. Like the US will be leading, and then the Russians will make a comeback, and it's gonna be a very, very
Grandel
close
is
game.
hot. Yes, please, if you can.
a lot of trading back and forth going on here. A lot of close quarters battles. But BTS pokes through, chasing Rogue Grenade down here. Looks
That's
like
the
he
one
gets a
thing
win.
I'm really impressed by BTS and FWF. Like, no matter how much they get pushed, they don't lose the cap point. They always have like one foot in the door and just nah, in my house.
I will notice that they're able to pull other parts of their team in to help them out really fast. So like they'll get one person, two people to come help them out, and that seems to be really,
Yeah, we're
really
getting
effective
smoke,
at
Grandel.
giving
Look
that
at
space.
Rogue Grenade's getting behind them.
All guys in Grandel is down.
Rogue Grenade takes out Matthew. It's gonna take out
We have
Hash.
no one in cap. Grandel.
It looks like they might be
Oh,
losing
Rogue
district
guy
though.
went down.
Unfortunately, I see one
Yeah,
Russian
medic respawn, see what they can do. Right,
Building the hab back up.
You can throw a hab if you want.
private skills, winning it right there on district. Well played, private skills.
They might take the radio though.
Sounds like I got squad
We
comms
have enemy
on
close
Russians
in.
trying to make sure that they do not lose district. But the fight has shifted to
Squad 1,
Grandel.
can you set up? Spawn hub.
Copy.
We have enemy close on the radio, be careful.
This hab is, the fob and hab are still here for the Americans on Grandel. And there's a fob right next to it. Literally the same compound, just 2 buildings over from the Russians.
Yeah, it looks like Grandel is just heavy firefighting.
We have spawn and spawn next door to each other. Looks like Vive and BTS, along with 13, are just overwhelming this area. And they're on the Russian radio. Are they digging? Yep, they are digging. Americans are digging. It goes down. 1 frame, probably 2 frame. Yeah.
The US are doing such a good job defending, but at that same time, they're losing tickets rapidly.
Well, that's curious. So why do we think they're losing more tickets? Are they not medicing as much? Could that be it? Because they're definitely getting kills. And they have the same flags, but you know what? It's probably the amount of fobs that have been lost.
Yeah, because if you look at revives, LD is doing a huge job with revives right now. They have 43 revives, like the most. While the US are having a constant, like in the 20s each squad. It seems like the Russians are just doing a lot better job with that.
They can go to district.
Interesting. So medics are coming down to win it.
Copy.
Close games like this usually are won by the medics. Not even what happens on explosions or vehicle loss or fob loss, but medics.
And please try to rescue the last vehicles. We need the tickets for the next round.
I hear a call out at 105 tickets to reduce vehicle usage on the Russians. Anything similar on the US? OB out here with Karma and Drunk in a BTR, keeping the fight alive.
We need to blow up Grandel. We're at 100 tickets.
But MTLB comes in with Azeroth and Sings to support him.
Tickets.
Yeah, should we go back?
Sounds like there's communication between different Russian squad leads on whether or not to abandon the attack on Grandel to save tickets. I think that is a good call by those squad leads.
Do you think the Russians think that the US have more tickets than them?
It sounds like that, and honestly, if you're playing with the mindset that the other team has more tickets than you, you'll usually do better, in my opinion. I think so. Because if you think you're constantly confident, like, oh yeah, we're doing much better. Oh yeah, we can play loose. Maybe you lose by 5 tickets.
But we're seeing the Russians have a few vehicles out already.
Well, Azeroth and Karma are keeping their vehicles right next to each other. So it looks like they might be working together.
Is that you see the troop transport, OB's troop transport is literally falling behind Vive and their BTR.
Oh wow.
On Vive's troop transport.
And Walksfrost stays alive, battling it out with 2 vehicles. Here we see a convoy of Russians coming into village, possibly. They drop off a couple people, abandon the transport. OB sets a
They gotta
spawn
have
location.
Grandel at the mark.
Let's see if FWF notices. There's some grenades going out. Yep, FWF has definitely noticed that there's southern attack coming in.
Yeah, but they're throwing grenades in the wrong spot. Definitely a good move from OB. They're going to be able to move in.
Karma comes in with the BTR. Oh, Az and Sings dip out. It looks like they got hit once by a AT. Good shooting by FWF on that. Zugcraft is flanking OB in their BTR. We'll see what he's able to do. OB drops. Or Brulis gets dropped, looks like by Fizzle. No penetration into village yet. OB's pushing up to this western side.
It looks like BTS and 13 were able to hold Grandel.
Yeah, the call out to abandon Grandel was secured. Russians are probably just going to leave them all alone. Where does it look like they're going to head out from there? Do you think they're going to attack now?
The Russian team?
Yeah. No, the American team.
The American team. I think everybody thinks the other team has more tickets than them, so they're just holding their caps.
Looks like we have almost 2 whole squads at Grandel right now.
Copy.
Better to play on the defensive, though. Oh, and a couple OB guys get dropped trying to cross over the wall to attack the village fob. But District gets secured. DWC does not lose District. Good play by them, even after getting their northern fob taken down. Raptor, No
Enemy
Face,
close in District.
PFC Max,
What's
Rep
that?
Danny, all these guys. Awesome.
Mark.
Skills. Lemterion, well played DWC. And here we got Ricky sitting right next to a vehicle on the enemy team. Azeroth and Sings do not realize there's a person
Alright, we're coming
underneath
Here
them.
comes Karma and Drunk with BTR coming into village.
If only the Russians had
Hey, they're near the repair station.
the knowledge that there is an American soldier. Oh, they run him over! And he pops back up. I'm pretty sure Azeroth spots this guy.
Hey, they're starting to push up south
Maybe not.
district.
Call-outs by the Russians that they're getting attacked on the southern side of District.
Just marked it.
Looks like Vive is moving in. With 13. And check this out. We have LD shooting mortars off from District. And they are landing what looks like towards the western side of Grandel. Not sure what their target is on that. We'll see where they lead.
Who is shooting the mortars?
That would be LD up here at District Center. We got LD Ocho.
Well, mortars are kind of difficult because you have to have eyes to see actually where they're landing, and it doesn't look like they have that.
Well, I'm curious to know if I think they think BTS and 13 are further than they actually are. They've pushed up quite a bit since they got the mortars up.
He is having that northern flank though, pushing pub.
Look at that! They get a rally down north side. Azeroth and Sangs are in position to hold them back, though.
Enemies pushing in south district. They're right at the buildings.
They don't notice. Refka and Berkeley get away. Oh, Ricky gets dropped by Dustin. They're on the radio. And I think Lucas dropped Refka there. Good kill by LD. Some grenades coming out, but Burka gets over. And he finds the radio. He finds it. Burka's on it.
It's just south of us. Yeah, look for it. It's across the road.
Yeah, 13
And Lucas doesn't notice.
One on
tried to
Abbott
make a
district.
pretty good push. It looked like the guy pub was able to push him back, and LD would be able to push him back.
Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Good try by Burke. Good try. Well played by the Russians to defend their location. But the V
Looks like-
Northern rally is dropped.
It looks like we're coming down to the end of the game. 52 on one side, 71 on the other.
It's still anybody's game at this point. We have mortars coming out. We have no located fobs. I see District and Village are probably going to be the two hotbeds for our final moments. Looks like Grandel has been secured by BTS to the tune of no more attacks from the Russians. And District is still trying to rein in those mortars. However, they are quite a few hundred meters off. BTS Percy, Viskard, and Matham are on the southern approach coming into Village here.
Oh, it looks like Leave had like a major spawn in village.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wonder what an OB is going to do about hearing all those footsteps.
Yeah, it seems like right now the game is really going to slow down, and we're going to just see small skirmishes instead of like all-out firefights like before.
Well, we see Husky get dropped by Mahmood after he gets Wescu, so there's one OB player up left, and he gets dropped by a BTS Viskard. No enemies up right now for the Americans at Village. DWC and BTS are both secure on their defenses. 13's coming in to attack Pub on District South Side. Looks like they're taking a second approach at their earlier tactic where they're splitting their squad in two. Support squad from 13 staying alive on the opposite side of the river here.
We're seeing 13 with that wide flank at District, though, across the water.
Looks like they're playing pretty supportive out there. It's working out so far. However, Turris is the only one alive on the attack point. Pub and LD doing a good job holding District.
But you see Taurus on Naramon. Taurus goes down.
He gets dropped by, I believe, Rogue or Space here to the south of him.
Oh, Space gets knocked out.
That headshot, single shot. I believe that was Mark there. Moo's getting some kills. Clearing out their western side. Let's see where those mortars are going to land. We hear them coming up.
50-40 gets.
Striker coming in. We got Enmerker and Bar from
Don't give
FWF.
up.
53 to 35 tickets. It's getting close.
If that striker goes down, that might be a big hit on the tickets for the Americans.
Merker and Bar coming up with that striker, though. It can do damage to either side of the team. We'll see who. Looks like they're playing defensive with it. Smart play. Village is completely secure by BTS and FWF. Vive giving them support. The game has gone into quiet mode. Everyone wants to win today. But Vive is pushing up right through the middle towards OB with a full logi. OB notices. Vive does not see them yet. They take shots. They turn into them. One goes there. Oh!
That was a pretty ballsy move. They're going to lose that logi and things are going to just go downhill.
That was very unfortunate for them. They had a good play there. It was just right through OB's squad. OB had good positioning on that. I don't think anyone had fought in that middle section south of District for probably a good 5-10 minutes. The fact that they were there was just pure luck in my mind. Good attempt by Vive. Well played by OB.
Oh, and that logi goes down, and then US loses 10 tickets.
And the difference is growing. It looks like 52 to 25. Still possible to go either way. Closing in for a Russian win. Karma and Drunk 87 still in the BTR. I believe they are the only guys to hold on to car the whole round.
Enemy southwest market.
Just gonna have to spot them for a moment.
Yeah, we're starting to get contact
Out of
south of
respect for
District.
some good drivers. Oh, he takes a hit. Might need to look at someone else. Let's see how they play. They drop the smoke. Drop out to the east. Y-Tire notices. He's right there ready for him. Lines up for the second shot. Still at 25 health. Drop the second smoke for the escape. Y-Tire does not have a visual anymore.
Don't give up, guys. safety tickets.
Well played by Karma and Drunk for getting out of there and keeping it alive. That smoke has changed the way you play vehicles, for sure. And they're on the repair station. Oh, but there's an enemy on the radio! This is gonna be close. There's an enemy. Percy Main is digging the enemy radio with help from Grievous. This is amazing. I do not believe that they know that their fob's going down. District fob is about to be dropped.
And then the game is...
And the tickets are almost even, 20 to 29.
They took our radio down at district.
This has been like a really intense game, back and forth, though.
Russians notice that they lose the fob. How are they going to respond? They drop one. But there's still one alive. Grievous is alive, moving around, doing his thing. Echo and Rallets moving with Yule. See who takes him out. They got to get revenge for that loss of tickets. Oh! And they get ultimate revenge. RPG to Grievous.
Squad 3, can you set a new fob in market?
Oh, Westq drops Refka.
No, I can't.
But it looks like Wytry is actually still alive out there. Good play. But look at the southern defense by Pub. Good positioning on that line. However, it looks like they're getting engaged by the striker with blue fire. Or is this an MRAP? I need to get a little closer. Correct me if I am wrong. I am completely wrong.
Waxrosh is running across and Selfish takes out Waxrosh.
Is that an encampment? Is it in place? Yeah. Wow. Nice. First in place 50 cal we've seen all game. Striker's moving up.
Do we want to put up new hab at district?
If you want.
Alright, I need a lodgy.
Yes, the lodge is being set.
Oh, 11 to 27 now.
Looks like FWF is having a southern defense here with BTS. We got a striker and a 50 cal position on the same angle, looking right at Pub. And they're just gonna stare each other down. 26 tickets to 10 tickets. Things are getting close. Mortars are going off. Not accurate yet, but they are gonna be intense for anyone nearby. Watch out for those friendly fires, because I think we're getting close. Vive and Obi back at it again, right where this Lodge went down a couple minutes ago. Trading a couple kills.
8 to 26 now. You have to be very careful with tickets right now.
Let's see how the US responds. BTS has been doing a fabulous job there. WWC has been doing a fabulous job up here. Grandel and Market respectively on those caps. FWF holding Village. And Pub and LD holding District Center. OB being anywhere they need to be. This has been a fabulous game.
And hopefully the US can make a dent inside the Russian tickets.
If they can get one of those vehicles, I'm going to have to say Karma and Drunk held their vehicle this whole time. That's almost the ticket difference between the teams right now. Not saying that it was solely them, but that's a huge influence by far.
Yeah, supplies out. Set a new mortar and begin mortar.
But like you said, there was over a 20 player difference in revives.
Yeah, the revives definitely play a role in it. Like it might not seem like it during the game, like picking up one person, but at the end of the game, they really build up.
Absolutely. It's like you get one person each firefight, you go to 10 firefights, 10 people right there. Your double-digit numbers that you just put on tickets on your board.
It's 4 to 26 now. People are bleeding out.
Any calls for the stopping of give-ups or anything like that you've heard from squad leaders?
I haven't heard anything yet on that.
I am curious if there's a language barrier between certain squad leads that might be resulting in some of the miscommunication there. which is totally expected in an international setting.
I think the Russian team probably thinks that the other team doesn't play as they do. That's why they're playing so conservative right now, holding their caps.
I strike.
Kyllä.
And it looks like Karma
Saimme vähän.
and Drunk notice the striker to the south there. They're gonna go engage. 2 tickets left.
Oh,
And the game goes!
That was
20
it.
tickets to 0 tickets. Close match.
Yeah, very, very close game. Again, this came down to revives, kills, pushing,
Good job, guys.
taking.
Yeah, very good.
Wow, that was some cool stuff.
Good, guys.
Good plays by both teams. We saw, what is this? Let's see overall real quick. Really close on everything, except for we have the biggest difference being deaths and revives. Everything else is almost on point. About 20 more kills, 15 more deaths, and 13 more revives. Close game. Amazing stuff. Gonna take a quick 5-minute break here. Get ready for that next broadcast. We'll be up in a few. Cheers, everybody. CCFN 114. We'll be back.